Hi, my name is Stephen Eaton, and what I have to tell you will either flood your business with leads or flood your competitor's business. It's up to you. First off, who am I and why should you listen to me? Well, let me tell you first that I'm not your competitor and I'm not in your business, but I am a local business owner, and what I specialize in is internet marketing for local businesses. And what I can do for you is get you high first page search engine rankings in your local market for your business. And I'll give you the details in just a minute how I can do just that. As we all know, that marketing for businesses has changed dramatically because of the internet. And in 2008 was a crucial year for local businesses because that's the year that people quit looking in the yellow pages more than they quit searching on the internet. And it is not looking back. More and more people are continue to look online than they do in the yellow pages to try to find you. And so what I'm going to reveal in this is how you can use the internet to get a competitive advantage over your existing local market. So what has happened in the past and what do these industries have in common? Trains and locomotives, newspaper, and manufacturing. Well, one, they all missed the massive shift in their industry, and rather than capitalize on it, they were crushed by it. And here's how it happened. Newspaper and print is being overcome by the in electronic readers. If you notice that newspapers are going out of business, they're getting thinner and thinner every year, and that's because you and I and a massive amount of people are reading their news and getting a lot of their entertainment online, and this is even affecting television. And the same thing with trains and locomotives. Cars came along and supplanted them as primary transportation. And then in the manufacturing business, offshore companies in developing countries has taken over. It's reduced the costs and made a lot of the manufacturers non-competitive. This can happen to you if you're depending on the old media, like newspapers, yellow pages, postcards, and space ads for businesses. You run the risk of being crushed by your competition. And I'm here to make sure that doesn't happen. Old media doesn't work as well as it used to. Your customers, young and old, are using new media to decide who they're going to do business with. And right now, that choice may not be you if you're not effectively doing online advertising. And there's a new approach with the new medias that we have via the internet and wireless communications. And right now, video is at the forefront of that. YouTube is currently the number 2 search engine on the internet. 26 billion online videos are viewed each month in the U.S. alone. And online video is more than 60% of all internet traffic and increasing. The mobile revolution with the advent of, we knew it was coming. The cell phone's getting more and more powerful now. We can search the internet from our iPhones or Droids and our Blackberries. And 4 times as many mobile phone users exist than do internet users. And 33% of phones use high-speed data services. And over 3 billion iPhone apps have been downloaded. And in Apple iTunes alone, there's over 100,000 apps. And that doesn't include what BlackBerry and Android has in the app stores. What this also means to you is that people are getting their information in multiple different ways via their mobile phones, their internet access, and even their iPods. And so that if you're still in Yellow Pages, that may not be an effective medium for people to find you when they prefer to be using their mobile device. Mobile advertising is 10 times higher click-through rate than online advertising. And mobile advertisers are 8 times higher brand awareness. It has a 6 times higher purchase intent than online traffic. And if you think about it, if you're in your car on a Saturday out shopping or out running errands and it crosses your mind that you need to get something and you pull out your cell phone and you do a search, you're going to look and see where the nearest location is that you could find that device or the nearest specialty retailer that would have that for you. And so whenever you're doing a search through a mobile device, you're ready to take action on it. So there's a huge paradigm shift that's gone on out there, and you need to be where your customers are every day, online and on their phone. Just having a web page isn't enough anymore. And actually, most web pages, when you look at them, are just electronic brochures. There is a higher and better way, and I'm going to reveal that to you in a moment. You want to be a respected and trusted authority, and a Yellow Page ad isn't going to do that for you, not anymore. So, does new media work locally? And the answer is yes. More than 30% of all internet searches are local and include the location in the search. And you probably, when you search, notice a little map pops up a lot of times that even shows right where the vendor or retailer's location is. And even non-local searches often include local data. So let me show you what I mean. So let's look at Loganville Furnace Repair. And I want you to see two things in that first blue box. That's the map. And it looks like a Google map, and it has the different retailers for furnace repair highlighted in a little pin on the map showing where they're located at. And if that retailer knows what they're doing, they filled out that data that leads directly to their telephone number and address and website, so the people will have the actual data to be able to contact them directly. And then down below, you'll see the little square with the arrow points to it that those are actual videos. Now, because videos are so popular, they rise quickly up in the search engine on Google. So, and also people like to be able to see who they may be dealing with, and you can look at the video and start to kind of feel whether or not this is someone you want to do business with. It's a very personal media, and it allows you to leverage your time with a video that can now have hundreds, if not thousands, of people getting a chance to know you, and you're actually building rapport with those people, and it makes a huge difference in the quality of client that contacts you. So, are my clients really looking for me online? And the answer is definitely yes. And if you're not there, you can lose that client in a second to your competitor. So I'm going to show you how to capitalize on all this new media we just discussed for less than you'd spend on a paltry text-only Yellow Page ad in a book someone's using to prop up a table. It's Yellow Page. They're actually even getting thinner, and they might not even be good for propping up a table much longer. So the crazy part is you can do this month after month after month until your competition begs for mercy. And so let's talk about what are these tools to use in the new internet age. First is short videos and articles. A video that's distributed properly over the internet with the right tools can be found many different ways by many different people in many different search terms. I told you about the proclivity of people who like to watch videos. That's increasing year by year. Same thing with articles. Now, whenever you distribute this kind of material, that you always have it come back and lead the people back to you, to your website, and even to the capture campaign. And what that is instead of just having a pretty brochure as a website, you can capture the people's data, their name and email address, and put them into a follow-up campaign. And that follow-up campaign will now continue to build that relationship with them week after week. And it takes an average of 9 touches with a customer or prospective client before the average person makes a buy. So in another form of visibility on the internet is the local search directories. There's quite a number of directories out there, and there's methodologies to get listed in some or all of them. It's an ever-growing number of them. And of course, you can also do internet ads. And what is commonly seen out there is that you'll see people with ads out there, but it's basically no more than their name, telephone number, and perhaps location, and it's not compelling. So these are a lot of wasted money on targeted internet ads, and many of them are not properly targeted to that point. So and beyond that, you can even have